it's Eowyn, and welcome back to ImagiMotion Entertainment. Before we get started with this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some crafts that you can do for Christmas, and you can put them all around your house or in your room. So let's get started with the video. First craft that we're going to be doing is this little plaque, and you can put whatever picture you want in there, and I think it's just the perfect size for anything. So the first thing that you're going to need is for this craft is a little board like this. It doesn't really matter what color it is, but you can go get these at Dollar Tree in a pack of 3. So you can do this craft 3 times, or you could use these for something else. The next step is to go print out our pictures. Let's go. Now that I picked out my picture, I'm gonna pick out what size I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be this one, so now I'm gonna just print it. So the picture that I picked was a little bit too small, so I'm just going to pick the next size up. So I did this one last time, so now I'm gonna do 4x6, and I'm gonna print that. Here we go. So I just finished printing it out, and I'm just going like this, and I can kind of see my picture through the paper. So then I'm just going to like bend over the sides and see if it fits and see if it's gonna be good. So now the next step is you cut it. And mine is gonna look a little something like this. So next step, we're going to glue it on, and I really recommend hot glue. So I'm gonna get my hot glue gun. So again, before you glue, you just want to fit it how you want it and make sure it looks like the way that you want it. So now you just lay this out. My hot glue is not even hot yet, so I gotta wait. Now that my hot glue is finally hot, for hack number 2, you're going to want a little canvas, and it doesn't really matter what size you get, but I just found this little canvas at Dollar Tree, and I got the biggest one they had because I wanted mine to be a little bit bigger. And you're going to need some paints, and for Christmas colors, I don't have red, but I do have this pink, and I actually cut these cups up so I can just put the paint in there, and then I have these little sponge brushes. So the first thing you want to do is paint this whatever color you want. Okay, I'm now sitting on a stool. So we're gonna paint this, and these are my sponge brushes that I have. And you can find them at Dollar Tree, but I got these ones at Hobby Lobby. Done, and we're just gonna wait for this to dry. So this is how my words turned out. It says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it doesn't look that great like as a printout. It would probably look better if you printed it out, but I think it actually doesn't look the worst, and I think I'm actually gonna put it in my room. So the next craft I'm gonna be showing you has to involve this bag of ribbon. So I have a bunch of ribbon of different colors in here, and you can buy these little wooden creatures or anything. You can do like a football or animals or even a cupcake. So we're gonna be putting little scarves on there, and I think it just looks really cute and wintry and Christmassy. So let's get into it. So I cut off a piece of this one and it's kind of like zigzag. So I'm going to just now that I'm done with the sun, or maybe it's a flower, I have no idea. But you can do one like that if you get one like this. And I'm going to add a little bow in the middle. But I am going to make a scarf on this one. This is one of the easiest crafts. Well, this is probably the easiest craft throughout the whole entire week. And there you got your flower, or your bow. So that's the end of this craft. So for this next craft, you're going to want a plastic cup. And it doesn't really matter what size you get, just make sure that you can cut it in. So I actually painted the cup first, and it's just gonna go like this on there, but I'm gonna write mistletoe. After this dries, and I'm just going to add just a little more paint. So all I did was I just put some paint in the middle just like that, and then I just spread it out with my sponge brush. And you can use a normal brush, it's just the brushes that I have, I don't like them as much as this. So make sure you get the bottom and everything all good. And I'm just going in one motion so that you don't see any of the two lines. So this is how mine turned out. And now I'm going to let it dry like this. And then we're gonna write mistletoe on it. Okay, so right now I am going to be cutting out my picture. Okay, so now the stuff on the ends, I'm just going to glue right on the sides, just like that, so they stay put and down. And then I'm just gonna go like this. So now that my mistletoe is cut out, I could do this, I decided to do these little dots to make it kind of look like snow. So I am just going to do this. So I'm gonna take this off if I can even open this thing. My hands have paint on them. They're blue and I wanted the blue one to work, but I wanted the pink one to work a lot more. Oh, got it. Okay. So here's my new one, and I'm just... So this is how it turned out like, and I think it looks really cute. And you can even store anything that you want in here. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite one. And I think it looks, this is my favorite one, definitely. Okay, so for the last and final craft, we're gonna be making a snowman out of popsicle sticks. So Lex is going to be following me on
Definitely.
this. Yeah, he's, whoops. I'm a great leader. Okay, so Lex, you wanna glue 5 or 6 popsicle sticks together, okay? With this. I'm gonna put blue paint.
I'm definitely a pro
on
at this.
a
Even though you
place,
just saw me.
and then this is going to be the part of the snowman. You can leave it white, but I'm gonna paint it blue. I'm doing blue. So you're just gonna paint the other part black for the hat part of it. Now I'm gonna, bro.
Great.
Where are the scissors? I had to cut it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take, I'm gonna cut this little part and then I'm gonna break it off just like that, and I'm gonna go like this with my snowman. So I'm gonna paint a little more of it.
So guys, I added the top of mine.
Yeah,
This is
and
what mine looks like so far.
yeah, we decided to do googly eyes or buttons.
Can I have 2 good?
Alright guys, that wraps up this week with
I made this.
Alright guys, that wraps up this week's video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
If you can't comment, follow us on TikTok and then you can comment on some of our videos.
Yep, at Eowyn Pins.
And Lexton Pins.
Yes. And comment
comment below if you can, or on our TikToks, what your favorite craft was and why. So,
Question of the day.
I don't got one. Anyways, guys, if you want us to do another craft video like this with a whole set of new crafts, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
The cat goes meow.
I don't know how to talk.
Mommy, you can have some crackers.
Alright guys, that wraps up this video.